European currencies are closing the current trading week with a rise against the US dollar. Despite a bulk of disappointing data, the pound-dollar pair and the euro-dollar pair are trading near the 2.5-year highs. The United Kingdom retail sales slumped. In November, the indicator declined by 3.8%. On a yearly basis, the retail sales growth slowed down to 2.4% from 5.8% in the previous period. Of course, economists had predicted a drop, although a bit smaller. Thus, analysts had forecast an annual growth of 2.8%. That's why the UK Christmas sales of this year could become the worst in history. Nevertheless, the currency market has shown no reaction to the drop in consumer activity. The market has almost good stock. The fact is that investors are looking forward to the results of the negotiations between the UK and the EU. The current talks are considered as unofficials. The fact is that the UK has stopped the discussion, calling on the EU to soften demands for fission. London explains that it cannot accept the proposed conditions. Nevertheless, it's obvious that the negotiations are in progress. If the parties fail to come to an agreement by Sunday, a no-deal Brexit may come into force. By Christmas, London and Brussels have to develop a project of the agreement, which should be accepted by all EU countries. That's why investors took the wait-and-see approach, expecting news about Brexit. If there is no new information on this issue, the market will remain flat. On December 17th, the euro continued consolidating in the levels locked in 2018. As a result, the euro advanced by 0.6% against the US dollar. On the trading chart, we can see that during the Asian session, the price slid from the high of 1.2272 to the level of 1.2258. The drop is insignificant amid the overbought conditions. If the price fixes below 1.2250, it may decline to 1.2250. However, the euro-dollar pair may jump amid high speculative activity triggered by the Brexit news flow. Thus, if the price consolidates above 1.2272, it may rise to 1.23. At the same time, yesterday the pound-dollar pair reached the fresh local high of the midterm uptrend. As a result, it touched the area of 1.3550 and 3650. After that, the number of long positions slumped and the pair almost stopped, showing a slight drop. It's quite possible that the market participants will push the price towards 1.3450, where it may stagnate again. The Brexit issue remains the key driver of the pair's movement. That's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.